again, your boy DJ Fluffy here with Miss Cece right here, the Wonder Woman, and we got Mr. Jesse Fuentes, $1 Million Band. He's got inducted right now. How you doing, sir?
And here's the microphone for you.
I'm doing very good. And, this is a well-deserved experience. It's been a long trip. Like I said, I wasn't going to get into Tejano music because my dad was a violinist, and his music was real simple. But when I got into the Tejano band with horn section and all that, I said, whoa, this is what I want to do. And I grew and grew, and each band I got in with, we got stronger, and I started composing music, making records, and joining these bands. It was great. So that's why I'm good now. So
what was the first Tejano band that you joined?
I started with this band called Tejano, and it was a four horns and keyboard player and drummer and all. It's a big band, but they did so much arrangements that it was exciting. You wouldn't just, it was not on that. I had the saxophone player that went to go play with the Mafia, and this other went to go play with this guy, and I got in with Elsa. And then after Elsa, I started my own band, the Twilights, and we got the Most Promising Band. And then after that, I moved in with this little young band called Fama Band.
Okay.
And I recorded 3 albums with them. And then they said, you're going to have to quit your job and join the band. I said, I can't do that. So I moved on. I got to play with Marky Lee and Alice Garvey and Houston and a whole bunch of other bands. And then I got with this girl singer, and that's what we do now. We still play Tejano music.
Awesome.
Wow, that's a nice resume. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And that's why he got inducted with his contributions. Definitely. Now, if anyone wanted to join or join a band, or they decided that, hey, I want to make a career in conjunto or Tejano music, what's one piece of advice you would give them?
Learn and practice your music. Keep on and growing. As you go and you exchange your experience with other musicians, you grow all by yourself.
Yes. Now, since you're still performing, if someone wanted to contact you, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
Well, you can go to, right now my logo is Jam Music, Jam, and then USIC.
Okay.
Go to the Facebook and click on there, and my singer will clue you in, get you in, and contact you, and you can join us. So we're in a neighborhood near, you can hear us play. We play everything.
Awesome.
Good.
Well, congratulations and welcome to the Brotherhood and Sisterhood.
Thank you all.
All right, we'll take it back to Houston. Your boy DJ Fluffy along with Mary Jane. We'll be back in a minute. Back again, your boy DJ Fluffy, the king of the airways, along with my co-host Cece, Mary Jane, Wonder Woman, redheaded, lo que quieras que call her. And we got Mr. Art Guillermo here. This guy inducted with the $1 Million Band for keyboard from the second. So congratulations, sir. Welcome to the Brotherhood and Sisterhood. You know.
Thank you so much. I tell you what, this is an honor. Like I said, above and beyond a little bit of God. Once again, thank you very much. Like I said earlier, it's a honor that's above any other. It seemed like a long journey getting here, but it's worth every bit of it. You know, you lose time with your family and stuff, but it's just what we do, and it's in our hearts, and you know, we can't stop it. I've tried to quit before, and it just doesn't happen.
it keeps on calling you, keeps on dragging you back in, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's in your blood.
So when
Yeah.
you started, were you started in keyboards, or you started playing other instruments, or how do you got into business?
Well, my dad had a band when I was little, and I used to sing a couple songs. I would start off as singing with him, and we would do a couple songs. But then one day, the keyboard player just called my dad and right before the gig and said, "Hey." I looked and I said, "Sure," and we did the gig that night. And then from then on, it was just like I was always
That bug got you, and
a
that was it.
keyboard
You were a
player.
keyboard player.
Yes.
Nothing like, hey, go ahead,
Yeah,
learn how to
just throw
swim.
me in, exactly.
I want you to enjoy the festivities. If you're ever in Houston, stop by our studio.
Oh, definitely.
Come
definitely
chill and
will.
hang out with us.
Yep.
Of course, maybe I'll send you some music stuff.
Yes,
I'm,
yes.
I'm building a studio in my backyard,
Oh,
recording
nice.
studio,
Okay.
and hopefully I'll get some projects out of there that I can send to you guys. And
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we always play the new stuff, and
that's great.
Jimmy will give you a
People
business
need to
card.
play more
And
of the new stuff. That's
yeah,
out.
that's
There's a
what
lot
we
of
do.
good bands,
There's a lot,
brand
yeah.
new bands, and they need to get them out there.
Yes,
We
yes.
gotta keep the hunt alive.
And that's what we stay focused on, is all the new stuff.
Exactly.
You
That's
know,
awesome. Well,
you
that's
have to, because
Well, you
they're
got
the
a new
next
fan
generation. Well, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thank you very
And
much.
you have anything else?
That's it. We'll take it back to Houston. Once again, your boy DJ Fluffy, King of the Airways, along with CC. We'll be back. And we're back again, your boy DJ Fluffy, the King of the Airways, along with Mary Jane. And we got DJ Soul here with us.
Hey everyone, hola amigos, aquí estamos, Alegría Latina in the house con mis buen
know.
amigos.
And I was so excited when I saw you, when you were asking if because you heard him say Westlaco.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I go, oh my gosh, you're DJ Soul.
I know, I was like, oh my goodness, it's good to be in the
Yes. No.
Glad to be here. Actually, I was celebrating with Art Guillermo and his family. My great amiga invited me and said he was going to be inducted. And so it's just a pleasure to be here with
Yes.
you
No.
and see you guys in action. Little dancing never hurts, but getting a shout outs to all the artists, inductees, and just celebrating and keeping Tejano alive and Conjunto alive and representing. So
See,
gracias.
and we know a lot of people through Facebook, but this is the time when we get to meet them sometimes in an
Yes.
event. That's when we get to meet them. Hey, I
Yes.
know you're Facebook.
Yes.
So it's great to see. Yeah, así es, siempre entiendes.
So yes, I'm glad to meet you
Yes,
guys. Y
yes.
cuando quieren ir a Michigan, el frío,
Well,
when
and
it's
not only
warmer.
that, it's like we got to bring our bands up there.
Sí,
Yes.
sí, sí.
You know, and I was telling Fluffy, because I like to educate people, I'm like, they are the only FM radio station that's been playing the music for over 50 years. No one else can say that.
Yes.
No one else can say that.
And no lo vas a creer, when I moved to Holland, Michigan in 1990, it was on the AM station and it was, just a little bit of time. And now it's 5 hours, it's on FM, it's, prime time. And so it's a great pleasure. And so keeping our cultura, our costumbres, el música, and nuestra gente,
Thank you.
So cuando quieren tulip time, there's Dutch shoes for you, si quieren,
Yes.
come on out. Cuando
All
quieren.
right. And when you're back down
I think we have
in
to make a
Houston,
trip. Yeah, we got to make a trip down there.
Sí,
yeah,
sí.
come visit us in Houston, and we'll see what we can do for.
I have family
for Holland.
in Houston,
Yeah.
so
Ah, mira,
me
okay.
gustan
Okay.
los what are they, the flea markets where they play.
La pulga.
Yes,
So this past week,
Yeah.
so we miss you, buen amigo, and shout out to all our fans of 92.